Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to react to Amy Winehouse, who is one of our personal favorites.
Definitely. A staple on our set list for most of the shows that we play.
Is Amy.
Yeah, in fact we did a whole medley. We did like every one of her songs that people know at a show last week.
And another show last week, because last week was the week of Amy.
And this is kind of what has brought us to react to this song, because this song has become the most requested song. And this is like not just from people who know that it's on our set list. A lot of times we busk, we just play like on the, on the street in like this kind of like resort island place near where we live, St. Armands. And the #1 most requested song is Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Legit, we get requested this song multiple times a day.
And then they're always like shocked when we just start playing it, because we've played it like every show that we've ever played for the last like year. So I've never seen this version of it. I've only seen the official music video with Mark Ronson. So I'm stoked to kind of check this one out.
Yay! Let's get it.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture.
What a legend!
I love it.
She's phenomenal. Like how she just is so casual about. Oh, by the way, I'm the best singer in the world. Oh, you know what I mean? And again, however you want to evaluate singers is totally up to you. You know, that's the cool thing about like why it's kind of fun to have arguments like who's the best, who's like whatever, this person's trash, this person's amazing, whatever. I mean, she just has such a vibe that is so unique. And I've always been a huge Amy Winehouse fan. And like this is just great proof. Like this is just like it could not be more casual. And she just owns it. Like from the first note, she just owns it. Legend. Absolute legend.
Her look. We also watched the Amy Winehouse documentary together.
I would highly recommend that.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It makes you a little mad though too. It's just like, oh.
I know, it's so sad, but it's just, I don't know. She's just different.
That's right, but we're not here to make this sad because she's gone. We're celebrating the life that she had and the legend that she is.
I know.
Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the dress. I want you to come on over and stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie.
Oh, there's the vibe. Checking her nails.
She's just so casual. That's why people just like can't. People who try too hard to recreate it, it's not the same when you guys are out here trying. Like this is just her singing.
That's the cool thing about Amy Winehouse live. I had a week where I just like watched all the Amy Winehouse live stuff. Somehow missed this. I was watching more of the concert things. You know what I mean? And you read the comments like, oh, she's kind of like pitchy and out of it, which was true. You know what I mean? But I think, like you said, it's the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I think people will forgive a great singer being a little pitchy here and there just because, like, the vibe is just so strong and it's just, like, such a unique performance. Like, her runs are a little different every time. They don't always have to be, like, pitch perfect.
And the way she even pronounces words is different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what that is. But, like, some people are always talking about enunciation, how it's super important. But, like, obviously it's not.
And that's why, a lot of people think of her as like a jazz singer, right? And even though like the stuff that she was most popular for, like, the rehab kind of vibe, I suppose, isn't really jazz. But I think the jazz influences are like the improvisation of her performances. Everyone's a little bit different, you know what I mean? So. And
they talked in the documentary a little bit about how, I don't even know, how jazz was kind of like a home for her.
Yeah.
Something like soul was always kind of her favorite. So when she went back to that, during her I don't even know, when she was back on drugs and then she came back and I don't know, it's a whole thing, but basically that was like her soft, safe place.
Yes, exactly. And it just makes a lot of sense, I just love she's playing with her nails, whatever, slaying it. That's so good.
Did you have to go to jail, put your house on up for sale, did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you'll find the right man who'll fix it for you. you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair, and are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine that you were dodging all the time? Are you still dizzy? 'Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. I want you to come on over and stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Oh, I love it.
Valerie.
So good. She's so good.
Can we get the guitar player a little bit of love?
Oh,
I mean, come on, he's probably just right there. Just move the camera. Just show our boy.
I know they're just zooming in on her more and more.
I like the arrangement. So that's a little bit different than how we do it and how it's generally done. On the chorus, it sounds like he's going like a major 7 chord.
That's your favorite chord.
It is my favorite
chord.
Why
don't you use that?
We can try it. I gotta. Should we try?
Oh God.
You want to put it on the spot? So.
Gosh. Where did this guitar come from?
It's always near.
So how does he do it?
Well, so again, we do it starting on D, right, to E minor, and then the chorus is G to F sharp minor 7. You want to do it? Want to do a verse let's do a verse and a chorus for the people real quick, just to give a taste.
One or the first one?
Whichever one you want.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look at the water. Think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Since I've come along, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Hey, why don't you come on over?
Again, not to hijack it, but that major 7 is something I'm actually going to do every time that we perform that now. Yeah. I usually for the
you're learning something.
I keep that straight. That's just a triad. But if we make it a major 7. I don't know. Interesting arrangement from the guitar player, which again.
Look at you go knowing.
Well, he's playing with Amy Winehouse. Of course, he's going to be like
next level
beast. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Anyways, but yeah.
Sorry to hijack it, but that was just.
Our version is definitely different. I mean, she has just such a soul.
Oh, so I mean, she's the
like,
OG, even though it's not even her song.
I know. I thought it was her song for the longest time.
And then we looked up the original. Like I just did like a couple weeks ago. Actually, I was thinking this was actually like a cover of like a song from like the 1950s or 60s. No, it was like 2010 or something. Like it's like very, very recent. So
kinda
props
wild.
to the OGs, but.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie.
Ah.
So good.
You like that? You like the little keep it going.
She's just like,
the little hand signals between her and the band. She's like, it's probably one of those things that it's like, all right, do you want to do this, Amy? And she's like, yeah, I guess whatever. And then they get into it and they're just vibing. She's like, keep it going. You know what I mean?
And she just has such a different voice. It's so easy for her.
It's just pure talent.
I don't even know how to explain.
Just slays it, yeah.
And the way she pronounces her words is so different.
Yeah, one of the best of all time.
Well,
Tone is so good.
Tone's so good.
You can kind of, it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost, there's like a lot of elements of kind of like a rock singer too. How she kind of hits her mix and it's just like, it just explodes out of her. You know what I mean? But in such a controlled, like, chill way. Oh, amazing. Also, if you're performing with somebody, you got to get those hand signals right. Our gestures and hand signals suck. I'll tell you that right now. Well, it's not just your fault, but we should probably talk about it.
Okay, maybe we should make some code stuff.
Because again, when you're playing live, especially in like a setting that it's not like, you know, you got 20 minutes, you know exactly what you're playing. No, like, you know, when you're on these marathon things, like how we do, it's like, all right, well, the crowd is vibing to this, let's keep it going. But sometimes we don't know if we're going to extend the verse or the chorus, and then like somebody has to go first. You know what I mean? So it's like if she starts the first chorus, I'll just have to. It's just fun.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I usually just do whatever I want, and then Sean has to follow.
That's actually pretty much that's what I'm trying to say. Get your hand signals right.
Okay, so wait. So what's chorus and what's verse?
How about C is chorus, P sign is V for verse. Get the verse. Get the chorus.
And chorus. Usually though, sometimes I forget how the verses start after we've just not done them.
Here's the thing about live.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody cares what order the verses are actually in.
I know.
They just do whatever your favorite verse.
I know, but usually I forget them all. Anyways.
Listen, if you watch these concert things, she forgets her own songs all the time. It's great.
I know. I love when artists do that. It's kind of funny.
It's endearing. It's endearing.
I know.
Usually.
So yeah, that's basically all we have for y'all. But we love Amy, and she's a staple.
That's right.
In our life instead.
In this household.
Yes. I was about to say in this household, but I didn't want to.
Oh, I know. See, those communication skills we have down great.
What, us knowing each other
finishing each other's sentences and things.
That part.
But it's just knowing where you're going verse or chorus like that.
Maybe you should be reading my mind a little better.
Oh, my bad. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. You're right.
So yeah, let us know if you want us to react to more Amy. I know that people don't usually request this, but we want to react to what we want to react to.
Well, here's the thing. I think having a YouTube channel that people are familiar with as a reaction channel is also a great way to introduce people to music that they may not have heard before. You know, so if you come here from maybe some of the Dimash stuff or the Angelina stuff, like that's awesome. But check out Amy Winehouse.
I know, she's a class act.
Great, you know?
Yes, I think people know her though because Angelina has covered some of Amy's.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to watch those too.
I guess we'll have to do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to check out our music. Andrea and Sean is our band name. And we will see you in the next reaction video.